Krystyne Cheever, and welcome to the ALL Friends Cabaret, a variety show that connects you with your community. And as always, we want you to be a part of it. Do you sing? Do you dance? Do you act? Do you have that special organization you're raising funds for? Well, at the end of every program, I invite you to get in touch with me to become a part of the ALL Friends Cabaret. Hi there, I'm Krystyne Cheever, and welcome to the ALL Friends Cabaret. Tonight we're going to get a little silly, and we're going to clown around. And you're going to know what I'm talking about as we introduce a great performer, Sally Monroe.
Hi.
How are you? How are you?
Good.
Now,
How are you?
we're going to hear all about your performance experience, but tell me, where are you from?
Originally, I grew up in Oklahoma.
Okay.
And
okay.
then,
Because you're new to this area.
Right. A little over a year now. I moved here in December.
Okay.
To Quincy.
Okay. And were you on the West Coast prior to that?
I lived in Los Angeles for 12 years.
Okay.
And that was a blast. And
All right.
then I actually met my husband in Boston. And then now we moved here last December, right in the middle of the snowstorm.
Oh, okay. So welcome. Welcome to Massachusetts.
Thanks.
So you have a very, not unique talent, but in my life, growing up, going to the circus and whatnot, I've always seen a clown, and you perform as a clown. And so I get to ask some questions, because I've never talked to a clown before, someone who's performed as one. So how did you get into, I'm sure, some of your performance experience, and you can tell me a little bit about that, brought you down that road, but what brought you to say, okay, I want to put the clown makeup on and, you know?
Well, I've always been an entertainer, and I think I started as a little kid. I was, I always, got into community theater, and I would do
Were you a
children's
singer?
drama workshops and acting and performing and playing different roles, and then I started getting into puppets with there was this place, kind of like a Kmart or Walmart, called Gibson's in my little town, and my family would always go, and they would find me in the toy section with the Willie Talk doll,
Okay.
hello, hello, and then I'd just be sitting there as a kid talking with the doll. And,
So were you in plays?
I did do theater all through elementary school, and then junior high and high school, and then I went to college, and I was a theater major, and I also studied communications.
Oh, okay. So, where did you go to college?
In Oklahoma.
Oh,
at
all right.
A liberal arts school called Cameron University.
All right.
Hi, Cameron. I'm in Quincy now.
Yeah. You're Quincy gal. So did you, with all of your performance experience, and then you moved it to becoming a clown performer. Tell me about that.
Actually, I started becoming a clown, and I was inspired. At 16, I got a job working at McDonald's. And I worked as behind the counter, and then I worked in a program called the STAR program, where we would bring in kids and take them on tours and show them around McDonald's. And we would do puppet shows, and I started doing puppet shows there. And then the big to-do was when Ronald McDonald came to town, and it was so exciting.
There's the connection, yes! Oh,
so
wow.
he had this show, and we rented a limousine, and we took Ronald McDonald, and he would, I actually got to ride in the limousine with Ronald. I just thought that was the coolest thing in the world.
I love it.
I thought, gosh, wouldn't this be great? He would do these shows, and all the neighbors and kids would all come to these shows, and everybody was happy, and they were laughing, and I thought, what a great job. He comes to town, he gets paid very well.
Right.
He does these shows, and everybody's happy, everybody has a great time, and what a great job. So since then, I thought, gosh, if I could be Mrs. Ronald McDonald, that would be my dream job.
Where's his phone number?
Yeah,
what's he doing?
I know. Where is this guy? But then I started a little McClown troupe, I called it, at McDonald's, and then I thought, gosh, I could do this for a living. And so I slowly, throughout college, I started clowning, and then when I moved to Boston originally, I started doing clown and theater. I did a lot of theater here.
So the question is do you go to do clowns across America go to Clown University, or is there?
Well, there's Ringling Brothers, and I unfortunately I didn't get the experience of going to Ringling Brothers, but I've taken lots of clown camps and classes, and just learning is very important to me, and improving my skills. Every time I get the opportunity to go to a face painting convention or a balloon twisting convention or a skills, mime. I did high school and college mime and theater, and so always.
Yeah, because you think of performance for me, I was a singer, actress type, but there's so much that you can bring to the table as a performer with knowing these skills, the
Sure.
miming. That's hard to do.
Creating a character and learning how to sort of be something you're not, and it's harder. It's the hardest thing for me is to be myself. Like this interview right now.
Oh no, you're doing good.
It's not. This is the hard part. When I get to put on some other character, I'm okay.
Right, right. And then do you practice a lot, or is it just practice throughout your life?
Now I have, I've been doing this for a while, and in Los Angeles, my business is still going strong in LA.
Yes.
And we used to call it Silly University. We call it Silly U, where everybody would get together and practice balloons and practice face painting and just work on improving our skills. And, you know, I have my PhD in balloonology, so
That's good.
so I practice with other people as much as possible and other entertainers and learn from them.
No, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
And then it must just be a thrill that this is your life's work.
It is, and I feel really grateful. Like just yesterday, I did a job. I had to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and drive to Rhode Island.
Right.
But it was for a Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, and the children, they brought the poster children there, and it was the 3 poster children. You know, when I first walked into the gig, it was, you know, by the time I got there, it was 6:30 a.m., and all these people wearing suits were at the job, and I thought, oh my gosh, what are they going to say? I'm making balloon hats. I'll pass. No, thank you.
Right.
And then finally, I convinced them to wear the little corsages and the ladybug bracelets and all these adults, you know, but then finally the kids came, and that's just where, you know, my heart is there. The kids were so happy to get some joy in their lives because, you know, even their families, the dads make me a matching balloon hat, and the
Because they're facing a hard road,
yeah.
and so you can be a part of that.
And just for a moment to get to smile and laugh and take your mind off your problems, and that's what it's all about for me, is giving people joy and giving people a reason to be happy, even if for just a little while, and that's where I get most pleasure from. You know?
No, that's great. And I always ask my guests, you know, how would you encourage someone to follow their dreams in performance? Because yours is performance on a different path than many, although there are probably a lot of clowns out in the...
Oh, there are so many clowns
there.
Like anybody else. I mean, you know, there's a different kind of, just like anybody, I think all clowns are different. You know, you can't group us all into one category.
Right,
that's
right.
For
Well,
sure,
it's so great because I've
Yeah.
never been able to, like I said, you don't know the ins and outs or the behind the scenes. Like, how do they fit in that car? Do you know,
Well,
you're
I
at
have
the
a Mini
circus and
Cooper,
they all...
and we fit 27 clowns in my car, but if we all take off our shoes, we can fit 36, you know, we just pile in.
See, I am enjoying the silliness tonight. I am. But let's get back to that.
Inspiring other people.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. How would you tell someone?
Well, I think, you know, you study and you learn as much as possible, and you read a lot of books, and you stay in school, and you focus on what you love. And if you truly love to perform, then, as you know, with your ALL Friends Cabaret show, and you get that opportunity to perform, I think you just do it. But, you know, people always say have a backup, you know, and figure out a way to make a living. And fortunately, I'm very lucky that I'm able to make a living doing this. And doing what I love, and I feel really grateful that I can do that. You know, in LA, I did little acting and little commercials, and so always got my performance. And then after college, I decided I was going to be a business person, and I would do marketing for theater. And
oh no, that's not.
And it was great, but I always came back to this is what I love to do, making people happy and entertaining people.
No, that's great. That's great. So I know a friend is here to
that's
visit
right,
us.
yeah.
Yes.
Here he is.
Because you were talking about your puppetry.
Right.
And so you just started. You started just.
When I was a kid, I started playing with puppets, and I still play with dolls today. Sorry.
So do I knock or what's
come on out.
Yeah.
That's
Oh. Well, hello.
Why are you shaking? This is Krystyne.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. What's going on? I'm nervous. Don't be nervous, please.
Have you ever been on television before?
Oh my television! Ah!
No.
Come back out. Oh gosh. She's nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Hello.
Now, what is your name?
Well, he's Babysaurus. Yeah.
Oh,
You can
okay.
introduce yourself. Silly Sally. No, that's my name. Cut it out. Yeah. I'm a dinosaur.
Oh, you
What
are.
are you?
Oh, I'm a person.
A monkey? No, cut it out. An elephant? A lion? No, she's not. Wow. She's cute. Yeah, she is. Very nice.
Now, what do you usually have for lunch?
Well, I like to eat hot dogs. And you have a balanced diet too, tell her. Vegetables? Yeah, he eats lots of vegetables.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
And so how do you two do do you do? I'm sure you do well working together.
What? What? Tell her. We do well working together. Tell her what kind of dinosaur you are. All right. Okay, go ahead. She's waiting. All right. I'm going to count to 3, and then you tell her. Okay. 1. I'm counting to 3. Got it. Okay. 1, 2. Seriously. I'm counting to 3. Tell her what kind of dinosaur you are. Okay, silly Sally. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Cut it out. Hiccup. A silly saurus.
Oh, you are funny.
Thanks.
Well, I have to say that I'm so glad this is like a smaller version of the Muppet Show, if that's okay.
It is, so
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
She's calling me a Muppet. I think she might be.
No.
Is Miss Piggy here?
No.
Kermit? Anybody? I don't think they're here today.
No, you're the star puppet.
I'm a star? Wow.
Yeah, look at the lights. You're on
Crazy,
TV.
crazy. Here I come.
Well, we are going to get to see Silly Sally transform. Well, we're not going to see her transform. She's going to transform. But in the meantime, while she starts to become Silly Sally, Sally Monroe, we're going to roll a party that she visited, which was my niece Olivia, who has made many appearances on the show, and she did face painting, and we all had a wonderful time. So sit back and relax watching Silly Sally, and we'll be back with more fun.
Okay, we'll be done.